Owensboro Grain is proud to sponsor this video tribute honoring Martha Fitz Clark as a 2022 Owensboro Business Hall of Fame laureate. Martha Fitz Clark was born on June 5, 1940 in Davis County, Kentucky, to Mr. and Mrs. Sam Fitz. She attended St. Stephen Elementary School, St. Francis Middle School, and Owensboro Catholic High School. Martha was blessed with a loving family life, alongside her siblings, Mary Ann, who is 6 years younger, and Ginger, who is 14 years younger. Her father, Sam, was an engineer who made tubes at Kenrad, and eventually became head engineer at General Electric on Old Hartford Road. Her mother, Margaret O'Brien Fitz, worked the first 14 years of Martha's life. She was a registered technician who would draw blood and run tests for several doctors, as well as the Army in the National Guard building on Parrish Avenue. Margaret had her own laboratory at home in their basement, where she would run tests on the many samples of blood that she would collect. Margaret also worked at a doctor's office close to Martha's school, where Martha would sit quietly and do her homework alongside her mother. Martha had a front row seat to experience a working mother during a time when this was not in the mainstream. At an early age, Martha would attend baseball games at Miller Park with her aunt Ella Bernice Miller and her uncle Julius C. Miller, for whom the park was named. Miller Field was situated at Triplet Avenue and East 18th Street in Owensboro, in the same location where Gabe's Tower would eventually look over the city. Watching the Owensboro Oilers in the Kitty League is where Martha learned how to score a game, even before she could fully read or write. Keeping up with the balls, strikes, hits, and home runs became a passion for Martha and showed her she had a knack for keeping up with numbers. During her later teens until college, Martha would work in the summer at Hollywood Studios on Main Street in Owensboro, developing photographs in the chemical department. Being someone with a strong attention to detail and an interest in numbers, Martha attended undergraduate school at Vanderbilt University and received her BA in math in 1961. And would eventually receive her Master of Arts in Education from Western Kentucky University in 1966. From there, she taught math at a secondary level at Owensboro High School and Davis County High School. She then went to Brescia University and took courses that helped her pass the CPA exam, and went into public accounting in the 1970s and worked for a regional firm, and then went on to start Martha Clark and Associates in 1984. Nationally, the number of working women increased by 27% during the 1980s. Martha employed a group of 10 to 15 female associates during that time. The experience was not based on the gender of individual, but on qualifications. Martha Clark and Associates worked together as a team. Every Monday morning, they would have a meeting over coffee to discuss their goals for the coming week, and would discuss how they could help each other achieve these goals. Their main focus were their clients. Martha knew that keeping the clients as the centerpiece would help every boat rise with the tide. During her adult life, Martha worked for Riney Hancock, Martha Clark and Associates, York Neal and Company, and as an independent contractor with BB&T, administering scholarships for 13 years. Martha, along with Mary Ann Smith Edge, were two representatives from Western Kentucky for Leadership Kentucky. They would travel all over the state of Kentucky together, and through these journeys, they decided they wanted to do more for the community of Owensboro. After great research and mentoring from an Impact 100 group in Cincinnati, Ohio, Martha and Mary Ann each chose 6 strong women from the community to be on the first board in 2005. They all accepted. The first board meetings were held around Martha's dining room table, the place where all important decisions are made. They realized no other community in the state had a concept like Impact 100, where 100 women would donate $1,000 each for a combined transformational $100,000 grant. Despite Owensboro's size, they believed women in their community would embrace the idea. Since its inception, Impact 100 Owensboro has empowered a diverse group of local women of all ages, stages in life, income levels, and backgrounds to come together with the same philanthropic spirit to fund transformational grants in the greater Owensboro region. After its first 16 years, Impact 100 Owensboro has given over $3,600,000 in grant funds to deserving nonprofits. Today, both Martha and Marianne serve as emeritus board members. Ms. Clark served as treasurer of both the Owensboro Symphony Orchestra Board of Directors and the Orchestra Foundation Board of Governors, and on the River Park Center Board of Directors and the We the People Leadership Council. Her honors include the Junior League White Rose Award, the 2009 Steel Magnolia Award from AK Steel, the 2006 Owensboro Board of Realtors Heritage Award, and the 2005 Athena Award. In 2007, she was the Grand Marshal of the Owensboro Christmas Parade in recognition of her leadership and service to the community. She received the degree of Doctor of Humanities from Kentucky Wesleyan College in 2015. Martha raised her daughter Julie on her own and now has the joy of spending time with her 3 successful grandsons, Julian, Marcus, and Clark. All 3 are working with numbers. Julian is an engineer for Samsung, Marcus is an accountant with PricewaterhouseCoopers, and Clark is a student at Purdue University. Her vast range of accomplishments set Martha on course as a pioneer in the business community in Owensboro. From her time watching her mother work from home, to the Monday coffee meetings at Martha Clark and Associates, to the Impact 100 meetings around her dining room table, Martha has always known how to bring it all together and how to get things done. Martha didn't see obstacles, she saw opportunities and humbly led by example. Martha Fitz Clark, the best in business, inspiring the next in business.